So, you're thinking about making a move to the Greater Lansing, Michigan area, and you're wondering, what kind of house could I get for $250,000? Well, in this video, I'm going to be showing you several homes throughout our multiple listing service that went for around $250,000. We're going to go to the north, south, east, west, all throughout Greater Lansing. And please be sure to stick around to the end because I'm going to show you the largest possible house you could get for $250,000. And you will be surprised by what you can get for the price. So we're gonna get started with this next episode of Lansing Michigan Life right now. Hey everybody, Troy Seifert here with the Capital Area Real Estate Specialist in the Greater Lansing, Michigan area. I'm a local real estate agent in the Greater Lansing, Michigan area, and I get phone calls from people all over the country who are looking to relocate, people who are just like you watching this channel, and they might be looking to move here in 9 days, 90 days, or 9 months from now. If that's you, I would encourage you to contact me in the description below. All my contact info is there, so call me, text me, email me, or schedule a Zoom call with me. I would love to be able to talk with you about your real estate goals. And also, if you would like, subscribe, or even ring the bell for notifications so that you could be the first to be notified when a new episode of Lansing Michigan Life goes live, I would greatly appreciate it. We have new episodes going live once or twice a week, so you're definitely going to want to ring that bell so that you can know when I have a new episode drop. Okay, so if you've been following my series here, I've been going through different price brackets throughout the Greater Lansing, Michigan area. I've done the $300,000, I've done the $400,000, I've done the $500,000. And so you're thinking, hey, is he gonna go for $600,000? Well, actually I'm going down a little bit. So I'm going down to $250,000. What a house or condo, because there is gonna be a condo in here, what a house or condo can get for you for $250,000. So let me go ahead and bring up my screen. Here we go. Okay, hey folks, so I'm here on my screen. I'm sharing this screen with you. If this is your first time seeing this, this is our multiple listing service. This is where we can have access to every home that's sold throughout the Greater Lansing, Michigan area. I am a realtor in the area, so I have access to the database. So I have all the facts, everything just kind of listed in a nice organizational way. So I'm gonna be showing you 8 properties. So let's get started with the first one of what $250,000 can get for you. And I am going to start with Okemos here. Okemos is one of our more popular suburbs, and I'm actually starting with a condo here. So if you look at this, this is 4428 Comanche Drive. And when you take a look, this condo sold for $245,000, a 1-floor unit, 1,546 square feet. Okay, looks like, I don't know if there's a partially finished basement on there. The taxes are close to $5,000, like $5,000, so $4,700. So you're like, man, this is a really good price for a condo, right? Well, why is it so cheap? So let me show you here. Or if you can see my mouse, you'll see over here on the right-hand side towards the top above the taxes area that I'm highlighting, you're gonna see association fee, $650 monthly. That's right. So your association fees will include the roof, the siding, it will include lawn care, snow removal, trash. I mean, all that stuff's included, but it is $650 a month, folks. Why is it so high? Well, this was built in 1979, and a lot of these units were built around there then. And within the last 10 years, they have had to put new roofs on. They have had to either repaint or reside. All of that costs money. And in fact, some people in this association recently have had assessments where they are paying more money. Now that's $650 a month. That could include the assessment. I'm not 100% sure. So there are assessments in these neighborhoods because they are in need of new roofs, new siding, maybe new windows, and they didn't budget accordingly. So now people are really paying for it. So yes, super cheap in Okemos for $245,000. Let's take a look at the photos though too. Maybe it needs some work. Okay, overgrown landscaping a little bit. I think your association's supposed to cover that. Okay, yeah, I mean the kitchen's not open, it's not an open concept. Looks like, you know, maybe at some point the kitchen was updated, maybe in the 90s or 2000s. You got an office area, looks like a gas fireplace there. And a lot of these units are pretty much exactly the same. So they They are kind of cookie cutter, same layout for these. So you got a porch there. You're not going to have any land to take care of because all your lawn care is taken care of. That bathroom doesn't look too bad. This might be the basement, so there is a partially finished basement here. I mean, I don't know if that's the only room, another bathroom, and then some storage. And then that's the community pool. This area has a community pool as well for the amenities. That is not the pool to the condo. So anyway, okay. So that's what a condo unit can get for you in Okemos. But again, your association fees are going to be really high. Okay, next is 1560 Snyder in East Lansing. Oh, would you look at that? I listed this property. I knew I listed this property when I chose it, but I wanted to highlight that to kind of show you, hey, like these are the types of photos that we take for our clients as well. A house built in 1948. Taxes were $5,000 for the year. It's a 1,600 square foot home. This house does lie on a crawl space, so there isn't a full basement inside of it, but 3 beds, 2 full baths. Let's take a look at the photos. So the homeowners here, like they did a really good job of just kind of making everything look nice and staged and neat, clean. You can see original hardwood floors throughout. There was a fireplace that they did some work to. A nice kitchen that opens up to a family room den area. You can see the pots and pans are hanging there above the countertop. Dining area is also behind there, and then they have like a little studio. This is the upstairs of the house with a full bathroom upstairs, so kind of like a primary suite. And then these are the downstairs bedrooms. And this is the laundry area, which is on the first floor. Again, it's on a crawl space. These are manual garages that are here. Obviously, I can give you a lot of the scoop on this one because I did list it. So I have a little bit more detail, but you have a deck here. It's wood siding all on the outside. And where Snyder is, it's just east of Michigan State University, so just east of campus. So you do have some homes on there that are rentals and some that are not. This was not a licensed rental, just as a heads up. This was strictly a residential home with no rental license. Yeah, that's the house right there. So you can see what $250,000 can get for you in East Lansing. Next, I'm going to go to Grand Ledge, so the west. We're going to go to the west side of town. This is Jen Street. The thing you got to know about Jen Street and Grand Ledge, when I'm going to show this to you, this is the school that there's a lot of, this is the school. This is the street. Pardon me. This is the street that a lot of the schools in Grand Ledge are on. So there's going to be some traffic at certain hours of the day. And so this right here is a house built in 1914. So we'll see if there's some character here. I don't think it has a garage. Okay, garage is on the street or a parking pad. So I don't, okay. And then the taxes are around $2,900 for the year. So pretty affordable. But again, just remember with the laws that are in Michigan, these taxes can all be reassessed according to the purchase price. So these taxes will go up. Even that one that I showed for $5,000, those taxes can go up because they have the right to do that through the state of Michigan. So let's take a look at the photos. 3 beds, 2 full baths. Okay. Yeah, they've definitely done a lot of modern, like this was a flip maybe at some time. They've done a lot of modern things. Like you see that tile there, right? The black and white tile. That is a definite in thing. Got the laundry room there. You got newer looking floors. So obviously somebody saw this and saw the charm that was there. And you got the stairway going upstairs, but it looks like maybe some newer carpet was put in, but they did basic stuff like the paint colors are neutral. And then like the bathroom, like they really took some risks with some of their design styles. Like look at the flooring there. I mean, that is something that can be common, but it's not to everyone's taste, right? So kind of take a look at that, see if that's something that appeals to you. But that's a nice tiled shower. And then another, like, if this is like, I mean, that's an oddly shaped bedroom over there. Interesting. But it looks like there's a little balcony porch that you can go out onto. And then it looks like there's the garage over there on the side. And then this basement, I mean, I would technically call that a Michigan basement, you guys, where you're not really going to be able to finish it. But it does store the water heater, the furnace. Okay, so not bad for where you get. Yep, there's that garage. Okay, next we're going to go to DeWitt. 1980 So in DeWitt, West Herbison, this can also be a road that could have a lot of traffic on it as well. It's not in a neighborhood. It's on half an acre. This is an 1,100 square foot ranch home, 3 beds, 1.5 bathrooms. Okay, so this is going to be a small ranch home. And it looks like, yeah, it had multiple offers on it because it was priced at $240. So let's take a look here. Actually, before I get into the photos, taxes are a little above $3,000, so not bad for taxes. West Herbison, 2-car attached garage. Okay, a little, a smaller living room. I mean, that's a really big sectional for that size of living room. It probably made it feel a little bit more cramped, but back here you can see some newer laminate floors. Some kitchen has had some updates. Some appliances are updated. There's a dishwasher there, fridge, some hardwood floors, original hardwood floors maybe. That's the main bathroom it looks like. And then this would be the half bath potentially. And then the basement downstairs, which isn't finished, but they kind of use it for additional space. And then a workshop area. That's kind of cool. That half of it could be a recreational space. And then it looks like they have a water purifier. I'm curious if this is a public water, public sewer. Curious, I'll have to see. Because it's on a half acre and it's on Herbison. Okay, that deck. Looks like a fenced yard though, which is nice to be able to have. Yeah, it looks like it's a fenced yard. Curious if this is well septic. So let me see. Public water, public sewer. So they still had a filtration system, even though it was public water, public sewer. Interesting. Okay, next I'm going to go to an area that I have not been to, but this looks like a nice property for $250,000. This is in Potterville. Potterville is it's on the western part of Lansing, and it's south of Grand Ledge, but it's not quite so far south as like Charlotte would be. So this is a nice little colonial 2-story house, 1,400 square feet, 3 beds, 1.5 bathrooms. Taxes, $4,200 because you're in Potterville City. That kind of makes sense. City taxes anywhere you go are going to be a little bit higher. Most of this did go for over asking. So let's take a look here. Let's see. I mean, this is nice little curb appeal. Yeah, it's just the feel of this. I mean, I know like you're seeing photos, but I can guarantee to you when you walk in here though, there's not going to be a lot of space. 1,400 square feet. You're only going to have 700 square feet on the main floor and 700 square feet at the top. So you're going to have room for living room, little dining area, and a kitchen, and maybe a half bath. And then you go upstairs and all it's going to be is the bedrooms. Yeah, this is exactly what I predicted. Okay, and then this is the basement. It's partially finished. The carpet doesn't look, I mean, it looks like it's a different color than what I choose, so I don't know if it's in good condition or not, but you do have a basement. The laundry's in the basement, and you're in a nice little neighborhood. Okay, I mean, not bad, and that's Potterville, so $250,000 there. Now, I've had some people say, please show us more homes in the Lansing proper area. Guess what? I'm going to. Don't worry. Okay, so this one goes out to all the people who like homes with character, first of all. This one is a Tudor-style home, West Hillsdale Street. This is in Heatherwood, but this is still kind of part of the West Side neighborhood. So this is 3 beds, 1.5 baths. There's 3 different levels to this. This is over 2,000 finished square feet, but look at the property taxes here, you guys. This could have been a rental, I'm assuming. It's $6,600 for the year. So I'm assuming that this is a rental with how high that is, but not sure. But there are upgrades done, built in 1927. Curious to take a look. So let's see. Non-homestead means that it's a rental, the owner's not living in there, and then you pay 30% extra in taxes for this. Yeah, you see those are like those got to be original window frames there. Fireplace looks nice there. Nice little archways. But they did, they did some updates to this. Yeah, that kitchen. I mean, it's a white kitchen. They definitely did some updates there. And then upstairs there, the bedrooms with original hardwood floors. There's that full bath with that original tile, vintage tile, I love to call it. People love to leave it alone in Michigan. It looks like there's another attic space leading up to here. Yeah, this might be like the 3rd floor over there. And then you got the basement. So it looks like it's a shared driveway though. What I mean is like, you could drive on the right side. If you're kind of looking here, you can kind of see, you got the right side over here, and I think this is and then, but over on the left side here, you got to kind of stick to your lane. So it's like you're sharing a driveway, but you're sticking to your own side. So that's something to be aware of. That can happen in these neighborhoods. But then you get over to your garage and you do have enough space. Nice little backyard. I can see why that's sold. So that is it for Lansing. And then I'm going to show you a really nice house that sold in Lansing. I'm going to show you two homes in Lansing with this one. This is 3606 Aurelius. Now, this is the thing I will tell you. Aurelius is on a major road in Lansing. So you have a ranch home, 2,300 square feet, built in 1991. But again, remember, this is pretty close to the road, to like more of a major road. Okay, so 3 beds, 3 full baths, and they did try to list it for $275, and it went for $250 cash. So let's see here. Just curious. So again, this is Lansing. This is towards the south side of Lansing, just to let you know. The one before in Lansing was more towards the downtown area. Okay, this is okay. I mean, some nice vaulted ceilings. I mean, the kitchen is okay. I mean, it's probably original to the house, but lots of space. Look at how spread out that is. I mean, that is, I mean, 2,600 square feet on the main floor. That is quite a lot of space. So you guys can kind of see for Lansing City, you can get a little bit better for the money. Just get a little bit more, not better, but get a little bit more for the money here. This basement looks like it's partially finished there, but you do have a backyard, and I mean, that goes back pretty far. The driveway looks like it's a little old. The taxes are $4,700, and yeah, it's Lansing City. So, I mean, those taxes are going to go up when it gets reassessed. So, I mean, they're probably going to go closer to $6,000 to $7,000 for that. But, I mean, a nice sized house, very nice sized house. And that's a rare house in the south side of Lansing to have like 1991 built house. All right, last one. I think I promised you. The last one I'm going to show you is one in Holt, towards the south side of Lansing. So even more far south than this property is. So this is on 10 acres. This is a country property. 10 acres, 2,600 square feet, 2 stories, 3 beds, 2.5 baths. Troy, why is this so cheap? It was built in 2017. Right? Like, what happened here? 10 acres? This is a steal. So this house could only go for cash because of the shape that it was in. So it's cash only, and this home and barn outbuilding do not have a certificate of occupancy through Delhi Township and is being sold as is. So they had permits that they had to do. It's almost like a fixer-upper. But I did want to show you this because this is the largest house going for $250,000. I mean, it doesn't look that bad. I mean, look at the kitchen. It's not that bad. It's got some decent enough bones that you can make it work. But then as you look throughout the house, there's a lot of junk. There's a lot of things, going on and happening as you continue to look through. You can see some drywall stuff that wasn't completed. Just some projects that need to be done. You see some flooring missing. There's the barn right there. Overgrown landscaping. So I honestly feel for $250,000, whoever got that, like that's a prime piece of real estate right there. Like I feel like that's a great deal for $250,000. So again, I hope you guys are enjoying this series because it shows you what you can get in all of Greater Lansing. I might go down to like 150, maybe to 100,000 for fun. I want to hear in the comments from you guys if you want to see it go lower and lower, if you want to see it go higher and higher. What would you like? Higher and higher I go. I can't really feature a lot in Lansing proper, but the lower and lower I go, I mean, I can show you guys some fun stuff. So let me know in the comments. Again, I thank you for watching this and just taking the time to see this. Like, subscribe, or ring the bell for notifications if you already haven't done so that you can see videos like this in the future. And also, if you are looking to move to the Greater Lansing area, please contact me at the information below. My cell phone number's in there. Call me, text me. My email address is there, so email me, or there's a link to schedule a Zoom. I would love to be able to talk with you and just discuss with you your real estate needs and options. So that's it for today, folks. Until next time, make it a great day.